hopefully, but this is that versatility of the
Navi's
draft. They
turn to pick.
coming out of the final pick, and now they're gonna go with a couple of different options here. They're gonna go Quap, okay. Radiance or not. But Miposhka, he took a lot of pressure at the bottom lane. They even committed a Sentry to try to do even more damage, but
now they're out of invis detection though. They don't have any more sentries, any more dust. So Miposhka knows this. He's kind of free to go where he wants. The sentry placed in the middle will make it a little more difficult if he wants to help there. Gossip goes in trouble.
Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble. Trying to use the tree and spend it in to protect him, and it's not going to happen. Viver, credit for the kill.
More.
Let's see. Coming.
He's got to get the first hit in front.
Radiant's courier
Yes.
has been killed.
Eventually.
Right. Difference in the way they play Storm Spirit, and just the way Dendy plays it, he would have got that kill.
Dendy.
Chappie is
Sonic
dead.
Wave. That's an easy kill.
Didn't even need the Sonic, but better safe than sorry. Can they
He's
get
in
Dendy on the
trouble,
back end?
They can, yeah. He's definitely dead. Miposhka opens and
That's
secures
huge.
it. Back sees her Scream now rolls in. Quap is back as well. It doesn't have the Sonic Wave, but that Scream doing plenty. And they're going to catch Miposhka at least.
With an old.
Is he out of range? No, he is got there.
You die too easy.
Anything else?
Right. Yeah, they needed the TP1 bot so this tower didn't fall.
Going in.
Deep.
A lightning, one after the
That's
other. He
a
really
better
wants
kill.
this kill. Viver is dead.
That was
Aggressively here. Takes out the catapult.
Won a whole thing Grand Tower.
Middle lane, they're going for Viver, by the way. That's a haunt use for this, so they get the kill on Jakiro back to the top lane. Miposhka's still just sitting here, but they fine. But yeah, the whole time, Miposhka was kind of sitting on top of it. By that time.
And in the time Miposhka sat top and watched his tower fall, he gained a ton of XP. He is level 6 now. So Overgrowth online, Phoenix Egg online. And that's an RP.
Had earlier on. Tree's gonna scout out Dendy here. See, they are coming in, looking to make a play. Effin will get the catch, but the blink, he's fine. They're really going for this, though. Han even comes out. However, Seneko, nice boulder smash done. But here comes the porting now from Caustic. They're really committed for Dendy once again. He's Supernova in the back line. It's going to be going off, though, and they will catch the Earth Spirit. But Dendy TP's away, as does the rest.
Miposhka wants something. They're rotating a lot of people in the vicinity.
Catch Dendy. And the follow-up Macro Fire comes out. Overgrowth committed, though, with that Supernova on top. Dendy blinks away barely, but it's not enough. Too much damage in the end. Couldn't get away from it, inevitably. And he's dead for 40 seconds here.
Where's the party?
Does almost have the Orchid finish, but yeah, even with that, as I was talking about, he's still going to be squishy. Earth Spirit finishes his own hand of Midas and looks to chase down Storm Spirit, and that will happen. Pycat with being power up, more than enough.
Last game, 2 more of them came within the next couple. Didn't pay off.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
Top lane, Miposhka sees Magnus pushing out. Magnus is fairly low on mana.
Coming back and bringing Pycat something. Yeah, it's Silver Edge recipe. So Gossip sees it, ports in, kills that. Now Viver.
Viver, meanwhile. Alright, Haunt's activated, trying to go for Pycat. They got Viver, but we'll have to get a second one in Slark. That's not going to happen, though. Les, gonna find anyone as they're already retreating on Empire side. And Midas being picked up on Phoenix now, so more of this greediness coming about. Dire Courier gets picked off, meanwhile. Port out. Bottom lane, Miposhka running around those Trinkle boots. 509 move speed. Gonna open here on Magnus. Viver's nearby, though. Out comes the ulti from Phoenix, and not even needed. As that with the Overgrowth, more than enough damage in the end. Another courier kill.
And a courier. Yeah, Gostic got it on the back end. Shadowblade hit, killed it.
Wow, Pycat's coming in, though. I'd say kind of clean up on somebody. He does have Dendy coming over as well. Gostic's in trouble.
That's gonna be
Yorka goes out, and that's an easy kill as a result.
I can't think Storm just failed. Storm's full.
Under attack.
Miposhka's found Viver.
Tower has
Oh,
fallen.
Viver's gonna die.
Radiant's
You know,
top tower
that's
is
nearby. So he might die, but it's going to come at a cost here. Not careful enough. They do get that kill, but Storm Spirit has to get out. And now Miposhka, he's going to go for the TP play. That's not going to work. They will stun him out and eventually finish the job.
Oh, Slark has a gem
No.
already.
Oh, does he?
Viver bought
Wow.
one for him. Yeah.
You're right.
I was like, how are they hitting him? Like, wow.
Meanwhile, Phoenix goes down for Sonic Waves.
Yep, just Orchid.
There's the RP on Storm Spirit. They want this kill. The silence right after. It is enough. He denies himself, in fact. But now here comes Chappie. Wants a response. Also with NP porting in the backlines. But Dendy, he's still feeling good. He has Aegis, remember. The stun, the silence out from the Earth Spirit. Gets the kill on the NP. And just like that, 4 heroes are dead. Storm Spot. Poshka has an overgrowth, but by himself. More are coming, but they're going to lose to tier 3. And that'll be the queue again for controlling objectives here. Pycat taking out their ancients even. Basher. Radiant courier kill. Okay, nothing on it, but it's still got to be annoying. Deal with that. Ooh, Treant. He's walking right into a trap right here, and they're committing now. Storm Spirit goes on the back lines. Magnetize comes out. The Phoenix Egg is up as well. They're not focusing it. It looks like it may go off right here. Tree goes down as well as the Earth Spirit, but the egg goes off. They get the kill on a Quap as well. And now they're chasing after Pycat. He already has the Shadow Dance used. The Dark Pact in a second. He's on the run though. Pop that Dark Pact, another pounce away.
Okay, it is up.
General's here. RP's ready. He's gonna at least catch Phoenix. Shockwave to finish him off. And now Pycat's going back in. That Shadow Dance regen kicking in.
You just don't have
It's hard to notice. He just must have got blown up by the Storm Spirit especially.
He got overgrowth after he popped DP. That was it. So he couldn't blow.
Catch Nature is trying to, but be careful not to get caught though. Pycat working out with Dendy and gonna Silver Edge in. They know he's probably doing this. They're gonna see him initially, but can they really respond to it? A Shadow Dance gonna be popped pretty early in the back lines. The Sonic Wave goes off really on the cut. Poshka though, he's set up, cannot get the overgrowth off just yet. Finally gets it off. Dark Pact takes it off though immediately. Earth Spirit picked up, but they also get Pycat killed in the gem drop. On top of that, all they got was Phoenix on Navi's side, so they run into that trap. And now Dendy, he is getting low. Spectre wants to run him down. And he's still actually. Storm Spirit flies in and gets the triple kill. Just enough mana to.
You've got 40 seconds. I think the T1 here, and you've gotten more than enough out of this.
And Ben in trouble. They are going to open. The silence comes out. Pops the BKB. He's going to go back in actually with the stun on the Phoenix as soon as he went in. He goes down. And now Effen's going to buy himself somewhat. He's playing in the background, looking to deal with Denny back here. He has some support in the back lines, but the RP in return, they get the Aegis use off the bat. And they will also take out Spectre, who's staying dead, by the way. The Ice Path will catch Storm Spirit, and he's going to die right after the fact. Empire got way too deep right there, it seems like. Come back in, though. They're resetting. Spectre is back up, but no Haunt for another 19 seconds. So at least it's tier 3. Not going to get more.
Yeah, this is the kind of fight Navi wants. It's very scattered. No one's in good position.
Pycat almost got Phoenix initially, but you're going to be a first die, but they'll take a kill on a Storm Spirit actually. Old FN gets out, the overgrowth coming in. The Haunt activated by Spectre. They want this kill in the backlines on the Earth Spirit. They'll get it, but FN's still flying around. He's pretty low on life. Sunray though, moving on in himself. And Navi looking to reset this. General going in, and the RP, it catches one. Trying to chase after another. NP is the one that is caught. Pycat pops his BKB and finally will secure that kill. Shadow Dance now on top of that Spectre. Takes that bash proc. The Phoenix got his ulti off right there with a supernova. Pycat is still going to go. Denny now back in the fight as well. Work it up in 4. Are just simply trying to move forward with that Sunray, but it's not going to work enough. He will get taken out off to the side. Maposhka sitting fight.
No idea what Maposhka's doing.
He's courier, I guess. Courier's coming. Has a TP scroll on it. I don't know.
Word.
Well, you might want to get back soon because there is a fight definitely perhaps brewing here. Yeah, there we go. That's another TP back in.
Oh yeah, that's not even him. I have no clue what he's doing.
Yeah, that's a TP. Go for the melee racks here. And they are gonna get it. And no commitment whatsoever from Empire.
Okay,
they can get there quickly. They got the global presence, the Haunt, the Storm Spirit from a distance, the NP poured in. Alright, we'll just take a courier kill. Alright.
Shotgun off all his spells. And
well, gotta try something here, and they're definitely set up much better this time. Storm Spirit in the flank.
There's only like 20 seconds on Aegis.
King R, uh-oh. He's gonna be scouting out here. FN flies in, catches General actually right off the bat. Yule's thrown in the air. It's gonna be a illusion to look there. No, Chappie did jump in. He goes elsewhere with the Haunt though. General staying alive though. He still has the RP. Out comes that overgrowth. Lock on Earth Spirit. It seems like he's gonna go down. Jakira also picked off. The rest are retreating. Pycat, he's going to be caught. He's going to be displaced on the Spectre. And there's the RP from General coming out. Dendy with the Sonic Wave on top. And the dire side of it is melting away. Spectre, the last target, the last hit against Pycat, gets the kill, but he dies shortly after himself. Dendy, the raid boss, is still here, looking to finish the job on Phoenix. And will do just that. Miposhka barely alive. Buybacks not being used on either side, but something tells me they may happen here. There's no way they're just giving this up, right? Yeah. There's a buyback on Spectre. And he's going to pour it in and prevent further, although Denny can kind of toy with him, yeah. A little bit. I don't think he's too worried about dying just to Spectre.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If you only buybacks any one of these people, who's going to actually kill Dendy? Yeah, you can probably save your racks. Maybe the NP buyback would have been a little better. There they go, though.
Mufulka trying to change that, but the BKB forced and blink away.
Have to be in the weird spot it was in. He finished an Icarus dive, but put him in this weird spot on the far right side. They're going, though.
Yeah, Queen of Pain's in trouble. Locked down the whole time. He goes down now. Here comes the supporting cast, but they get here late, and now Seneco's also in a lot of trouble. Windmill popped. Gonna be run down, though barrel roll keeping him alive a little bit longer. FN is very low on mana, and actually will escape. Very good job. Not the same for Jakiro, though.
Yeah, very nice find.
Jakiro has one. Who has the other? Beer Spirit. Cat. Pretty aggressive right there. Lincoln's pop. Max, about half life currently. Tree Army, though, is going to push them off. Dendy standing his ground, though. He's not really too worried. He has that Bloodthorn again, the Aegis, so they do happen to lock him down and use too much. They do just fine. He's just going to sit here. They come at me. Finally start to in the backline. Storm Spirit going in. Dendy, though, the Lotus Orb applied to Neko. He's staying alive. They get the panel locked on a Storm Spirit. In comes the egg from Phoenix, but that's going to be killed off by Pycat pretty quick with the RP to lock down, too. That was the second RP coming out, by the way. Tree goes down, and now Chappie, feet falls, he's staying in, remember. He barely makes his way to the base, but it's just too much chase, and they're going to finish the job. Down goes Chappie, and that should be it in favor of Navi. 3 dead, no buybacks. And they're going for the finish, and it will be the finish. GG, well played. 2-0 series now for Navi here in this best of 5.
Great job from General there to stop the Wombo combo. Caught Tree in that RP, you can blow the second one and kill the Tree off. Totally negated any sort of combination. And FN blew like 2/3 of his mana